There's no hope for me if I have HIV, syphilis, or TB or any other infectious disease. If you don't pass the medical exam, then the Canadian government has the right to refuse your application. Hi guys, welcome to Annie Scoops. This is the channel where I scoop all immigration secrets, information, and updates and bring to you guys. Now today guys, I'm gonna talk about medical inadmissibility. What entails medical inadmissibility? What would make the Canadian Embassy say no to you or refuse your application on medical grounds? Now I'm gonna handle that, but please, before we get into the video, please you guys, I really want to know where you're watching me from so that I'm able to tailor make these videos to suit my audience. So please, if you can, it takes only less than 2 minutes. Please let me know in the comment section where you're watching me from. Just tell me, I'm watching from Kenya, I'm watching from Nigeria, I'm watching from India, I'm watching from Canada. Please, it will help me. So please, you guys, in this video, please, let's have about 5 to 10 people telling me where they're watching me from. I am making this video from Alberta, Canada. So welcome to my video. So you guys, in my previous video, I had talked about the process of doing a medical exam and where to get the medical exam. Now in this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you 3 reasons why Canadian Embassy would refuse your application to come to Canada. If you're coming to Canada as a visitor for more than 6 months, or a worker or a student, or to live here permanently, that is, you're applying for express entry, you must undergo medical exam. This is an area that most people ignore, most people don't talk about. As a matter of fact, personally, I didn't know about it. By the time I was applying for a school, I didn't know I was going to go for a medical exam. All I knew was that I was going to apply for admission to a university, then apply for a permit, and then that's it. So many people don't know that there's this part of immigration which is equally important, and if you don't pass the medical exam, then the Canadian government has the right to refuse your application. Now you might be wondering, what does your medical exam have to do with you coming to study or visit or work in Canada? You know? So that is the question that we're answering today. Watch the video to the end, because in the end of this video, I'm going to be talking about how to mitigate those challenges. There are conditions that if you have, there's a way to go about it so that you pass this exam, okay? Even if you have the condition. So whether you're HIV positive, because that is one that they check, whether you have syphilis, another that they check, whether you have TB, another that they check, and also your physical well-being, that is also another area that they check. So if you have these conditions or any other, I mean, when you go to the panel physician, you'll be given a questionnaire to fill out. In this questionnaire, in the last bit of the questionnaire, there is any other condition that you might have. So you are required to state any other condition that is not listed in the form. So you're required to be honest, because once you come to Canada and you will need medication, of course you will go to the hospital, and once the hospital knows, then this information will be known by IRCC. Do not lie, just be honest. What is medical inadmissibility? So this is the state, or this is a situation whereby you have applied to come to Canada either to work, to study, or to visit, or even to live here permanently, and you do not meet the minimum requirements to pass a medical exam, then you will be medically inadmissible to Canada. Now, one thing I have to mention is that if you are applying for a visitor's visa to come here to attend a conference or visit a relative or as a tourist for less than 6 months, then you're not required to do the medical exam. However, anything above 6 months, you will be required to do this medical exam. Now, what entails medical inadmissibility? I'm gonna pull out my laptop so that I can show you exactly what it is. On your screen, this is the official Canadian website, and it states clearly what entails medical inadmissibility. If you apply to come to Canada, you need to meet all inadmissibility rules to be allowed to enter the country. There are 3 possible reasons for medical inadmissibility. So these are the reasons why you would not be admitted into Canada. Danger to public health, danger to public safety, and excessive demand on health or social services. Your application may be refused if we believe your health condition will endanger Canada's public health. They will consider your medical results, including laboratory tests, specialist reports, infectious diseases, active tuberculosis or active syphilis, or whether you've been in close contact with others with an infectious disease. Higher disease could affect other people living in Canada. Danger to public safety, which is the second reason for your inadmissibility. Your application may be refused if we believe that your health condition will endanger public safety. We will consider your risk of sudden incapacity, e.g. loss of physical or mental abilities, unpredictable or violent behavior. So the third reason for inadmissibility, excessive demand on health or social services. Your condition is considered to cause excessive demand if the health or social services needed to treat your health condition would negatively affect wait times for services in Canada, or the services needed to treat or manage your health condition will likely cost more than excessive demand cost threshold. The next question is that, so there's no hope for me if I have HIV, syphilis, or TB, or any other infectious disease. No, it's not all hope's gone. When you have HIV, syphilis, I'll start with TB. If you have TB, go for medication. And in Kenya, I know for sure IOM, that is International Organization for Immigration, offer to give these medications for free. I think the government also gives these medications for free. So you can go for the medication. Just make sure you take your pills each and every day. You can't miss out. Because I believe if you miss out, you start afresh. And just make sure you take the medication, and within 4 months or 6 months, you'll be cleared and you can apply again for reassessment and you will be allowed to come to Canada. Now, if you have syphilis, I think syphilis is also treatable or curable. I'm not sure. But again, syphilis, HIV, if you have these diseases or any other infectious diseases, just make sure you manage your disease, like go to the hospital, take pills, follow the instructions that you're given by the medical practitioner. So in the case of HIV, right, we all know that it's not curable, but that does not mean that you can't come to Canada now. So if you take your pills, your medication, and you manage your disease, then you'll be allowed to come to Canada. Remember, they're not saying that if you have these conditions, you cannot come. But they're saying that if these conditions are going to be a danger to the public safety, public health, and also it's going to cost them so much to manage your condition, then that's when they will say no. However, if you manage your condition, if you take the pills, the HIV pills or whichever pills you're supposed to take to manage your condition, then you will be allowed to come to Canada. Why not? You know what I mean? So if you have any of these conditions or any other condition, don't lose hope. Don't be like, oh, Canada is not for me or any other country is not for me because I have this and this condition or infection, so I will not be allowed. No, it's not you to decide that. Let the medical practitioner or the immigration medical officer decide on this. And I've heard of stories where people had different conditions and they were still allowed to come to Canada. So don't lose hope. Keep on trying. Just manage your condition if you have. Well, if you don't have any of these conditions or any other medical condition, then you're good. You'll just have to do that medical exam for, it's just like the procedure. Do it, pass, and you come. Okay. So you guys, I hope this shed some lights for you in regards to medical inadmissibility. And if you are worried that you might not be allowed to come to Canada, think again. So guys, I would really, really, really do appreciate if you tell me where you're watching me from, so that I again make videos that are best suited for you. And also like, share, subscribe in the comment section. It helps me a lot, and I really do appreciate you guys for subscribing to my channel and for always watching my videos. I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.